Rachel, welcome on the show. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me, Alejandro. It's a pleasure being here.
Oh, no, my pleasure to host you. So tell us a little bit about this event that's coming up soon. We're doing this little segment to introduce the French American Chamber of Commerce is doing a Miami Live 2020, the online business tour.
Yes, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce this amazing platform. So MiamiLive 2020, the online business tour, we created a 3 days networking event and trade show event. So the goal, of course, is to spread the word and to show that Miami is the future. And Miami is the gateway to the Americas. So it's a platform dedicated to entrepreneurs, founders, startups who would be willing to relocate here in Miami, but also local industries going to be represented. So we are expecting, as I told you, 1,000 entrepreneurs and founders, 50 exhibitors, face-to-face business networking. You're going to be able to network with all the attendees. We're going to activate all the 37,000 members worldwide because the French American Chamber of Florida is part of a huge network of 124 chambers in 93 countries. We have 45 speakers, 27 roundtables, and 3 days of conferences. So as I told you, is the online trade show experiences. We're gonna have the opportunity to visit exhibitors, live chat, video link, one-on-one presentation. We have 3 days of roundtables divided in 3 chapters. The first day is completely dedicated to the French tech because we are, and the tech industry in Miami. We are launching the French Tech Miami, which is a label that we just got from the French government, who's going to help us to welcome more and more companies from France in the tech field and to welcome them here in Miami because our job at the French American Chamber of Commerce is to help French companies to relocate in the best condition in Miami and to make them understand that Miami has a lot to offer. And of course, we are also working with American company because we are a local nonprofit, and we have 50% of our members like French American companies, and the 50 other percent is from Latin America and from United States. You're going to be able to network randomly. It's a video chat roulette system. Every 5 minutes, you're going to meet a new entrepreneur, a new founder from all around the world. You're going to be able also to target the person that you want to talk with by sending private meeting invitation. So I just wanted to quickly to give you an overview about the program because the first day is completely dedicated to the tech with the Miami's focus on tech. The last year is initiatives and what is next. Mana Tech will be opening with Knight Foundation and Emerge America. We're going to have a lot of entrepreneurs who's going to come and talk about the pros and cons to cover the North American and the Latin market from Miami. We have the participation of the Florida Technology Council, who's going to talk about the thriving Florida market, business market in Miami, and an investor speech at 1 p.m. We're going to have 6 startups who's going to pitch in front of investors. We're going to talk about embrace human change in business, equity, social responsibility, and diversity with the Florida International University, with a lot of entrepreneurs, DHR, CEOs about this topic. And the second day is dedicated to local industries. So we're going to talk about Florida Healthcare and Life Sciences Hub, Miami Trade and Logistics Hub, with all the big top speakers in the field, soccer business in Miami, and luxury retail. And the third day is dedicated to foreign people who's willing to relocate here. And we're going to show them why Miami with Beacon Council, Miami DTA, City of Coral Gables, Enterprise Florida. They're going to talk and they're going to exchange with all the attendees and explain why Miami is the future. We're going to have many tables in 3 languages, in English, in French, and Spanish, about why Miami, how to relocate. We're going to talk about immigration, business creation, invest in Miami, your marketing communication also in the United States. And we're going to have like also a panel about the most profitable franchise in the United States. And we have huge partners like BPI France, which is the public bank of investment in France. They are inviting more than 1,000 clients on the platform. Of course, Miami DDA, Beacon Council, Miami-Dade are participating and helping us to spread locally through all the entrepreneurs, the local entrepreneurs here in Miami and Florida. Station F in Paris, which is a big incubators of tech startups. Manatech, of course, Refresh Miami, Emerge America, and all the French chamber all around the world are communicating. So we have a lot of people involved, and it's in 5 days right now. It starts October 13, and it's going to be 3 days nonstop, 72 hours of trade show online. So I invite everyone to join. We also have a partnership with all the schools in Florida, and all the teachers and students are invited for free to attend to this event.
That's great. I will definitely try to share with some school institutions to let them know that the students are welcome for free. Going back to some of the things you said, it seems like this is going to be a very well integrated event. Talk to me about the platform again. This platform is not your typical Zoom call. By the way that you described it, it allows you to make individual connections with people. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
It's the name of the provider is Hopin, and thanks to this amazing tool, we're going to be able, of course, to welcome everyone simultaneously. You're going to be able to navigate from room to room as a real trade show. You can go to the menu to see your schedule and register to each table with a little calendar linked to your computer. You're going to be able to go to a networking meeting room to network randomly and meet every 5 minutes a new person. You're going to have access to all the attendees and all the business card, like the virtual business card, and you can ask them, you can target a person that you want to talk with, for example, one of the speaker, and ask them to join you on the private meeting room and speak privately. You're going to be able to connect from LinkedIn, email, and website. And also, you're going to have like an Expo-booths section, and you're going to be able to talk to all the chambers worldwide. For example, we have 15 Latin American chambers who's participating. We have all the European chambers in Miami, UK, Germany. They have a booth. You can go and talk to them. You're going to have all the sponsors, a lot of lawyers, CPAs, big companies, big brands, TIDS, advertising going to be there. A lot of sponsors. We have 50 booths. And you're going to be able to talk to them like one-on-one directly. You're going to be able to discover their services through a video to introduce themselves and chat with them also. Many ways to communicate.
I have to say, this is very interesting to me because as an event goer, because that's how we meet a lot of people in the international world in Miami. We go to events, we go to expos, we go to trade shows, workshops, conferences, cocktail receptions, all sorts of events. And networking is so important because you discover people, right? And the tool that you're describing me that allows you to have access to all the guests is going to be so useful, because when you go to an event, you have to reach out to people to discover who they are, spend time with them. This is going to be more effective, right? You're going to have access to all the guests. You can be like, oh, look at all these people that are of interest to me. So you're going to be able to be more strategic with the time that you spend reaching out to people during the event.
Correct.
I think this is very interesting. I think this is pretty
just
cool
to give you an example, because a lot of big groups and companies are using the same platform. But for example, I think it was last month, the United Nations, they made their annual Congress on hopping, and they welcome 20,000 guests at the same time on the platform. And it was a real success. So
awesome.
It's a great tool. It's a really great tool. Networking, communicate, and you're going to be able to know everything about Miami on each industry. That's in once. It's like a big learning expedition on this business destination.
Awesome. So, questions regarding the technology. You mentioned that you're going to have one day, the first day, we're going to be doing a lot of tech stuff. You're going to have a couple of startups pitching live.
Yes, we have 6 startups selected. We received around 30 decks, and the French Tech Miami, the board of the French Tech Miami selected 6 beautiful deck, and we have a lot of investors coming, and they will be able to pitch in front of investors. And it's going to be live, and you're going to be able to see a real pitch online live.
Awesome. And then the third day is going to be everything you need to know to come to Miami.
Yes, everything you need to know, everyone you need to meet to relocate in the best condition.
Perfect. Perfect.
And we have a lot of chambers from New York and Los Angeles also, because we, even nationally, it's important to, not only from France, but all the entrepreneurs. Right now, Miami, I really think that it's a real, in real expansion, and Miami is the future, and we're going to show and spread the word and show everyone what Miami is made of today.
That's great. That's great. I mean, the French American Chamber of Commerce has been one of the most active chambers since I started, and when I was doing international relations, and they have been very, very resourceful. They have great connections. They're always on the move, so they're always great to work with.
Yeah, and this year is very important with all this COVID situation, and I want with this platform to show that we are here to join forces. That's the reason why all the chambers are welcome. I gave a boost to every European chambers located in Miami, all the French chambers worldwide, and I really try to join forces. And we need to finish the year on a positive note. So come and join us and network with us, talk to us, come to see us on the booth. Even if you have nothing to sell or to buy, it's very interesting to just get some information and network with all of us.
Great. I think the idea of this short show is to get an idea of what we're going to expect from this event, the new technologies that are being implemented, that to me is just a reason to go, is to just experience this new software that you're going to be using. And of course, you're going to get all the additional pluses of meeting people from the French American Chamber of Commerce and network with all this massive community.
And just for your information, when you buy a ticket, so it's $45 for 3 days, but you get the replay, a link, a private link with all the replay if you cannot attend, and you're going to receive also our catalog of all the experts with all the contact of every expert that you need to meet in case you want to relocate or network, and you're going to receive a catalog with everyone on it if you register.
Which is a great value, because
great additional value. It's not only the online platform, you received a kit, a replay kit, and a catalog with all the contacts.
Which normally people would have to pay a lot more for when they physically go to expos. If you want to be connected with people, if you want to receive a list of the people who arrived, if you want to have a list of normally you pay extra for that kind of stuff. So for $45 to a virtual event, it's great. And you get all that stuff to connect.
Yes.
At your own time as well.
At your own time.
Great. Wonderful. I think, is there anything else you want to tell us before we go?
No,
I think we're pretty good.
We are good. Thank you so much, Alejandro, for this opportunity.
No problem.
Welcome a lot of people on the platform.
Hopefully this helps bring some awareness and some people to attend.
Thank you so much. And we're going to repeat it every year. So it's going to be, we're going to make it bigger and bigger every year.
Perfect. Perfect.